All right, you guys. So, Real Pro Baller podcast show, man. It's another episode in the books, man. We got a lot of episodes now, man. You guys have seen all the guests that have been coming up here, man. We got some heavy hitters, man. And
More to
again,
come.
yeah, you already know, man. I mean, I'm back here with my brother Chris Copeland, man. We working on some other things too, you guys. For all y'all who are fans of just different things, we chop it up on this channel, man. We working on something, so y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that too, because we got some big things coming, man. And I mean that, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just talking. We about this life for real. We about this life for real. You understand what I'm saying? We about this life for real.
No doubt.
What's up, Cope? What's going on? What's going
I
on
always
with you?
I always get my news from you, bro. So yeah, you tell me what's happening.
I'm just asking first, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing well. I can't complain. How are you?
I'm cool, man. Since a lot of trolls run around the YouTube streets, since the Bucks put that shellacking on the Celtics the other night. We're gonna talk about that in a minute, man. But we gotta start off with this first, man.
Shout out to Giannis.
Man. Yeah, we're gonna get to that in a second, man. Last night, man,
Mm-hmm.
the Chicago Bulls fans, man, Ring of Honor night, man. The Bulls fans, the worst fans in the NBA, bro. So you have the late. They're honoring the team. Mike doesn't show up. Scotty doesn't show up for obvious reasons. They got beef, so they can't even get them to come together on ring night. Dennis doesn't show up. Then they're gonna boo the deceased former owner of the team or general manager, whatever it was. I forget his name, Jerry Krause, who's passed away. They booed him out the arena with his wife, his widow, sitting in the arena, man. The Bulls fans, bro. That's just awful, man. And I want to say, like, bro, have some class about you, man. The man ain't here no more. You guys got to do better than that. Go ahead, Coach.
I agree. I don't agree with that. I didn't know anything about that. I don't agree with that. I mean, the widow's there. Like, I mean, come on now. We better than that. But,
that was just horrible, bro.
Yeah.
That's just horrible. I mean, first of all, you can't even get Mike and Scotty in the same building after all these years. That's bad within itself. You know what I mean? Dennis doesn't show up. He got some type of plan. Something happened with his plans, travel plans. He couldn't get there. But then to do that, bro, and it's all over the news. It's all over the news right now, man. It's just bro, it's just classless, bro. Somebody should have picked up the mic, man, and said, yo, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, thanks.
And you wonder why the Bulls franchise ain't had no luck since Mike left. Like, they can't win no championship since Mike left. This is why. Bro. You got to have more class than that, man. I'm sorry, bro. The man's not even here. The man is not here, bro. Like, and his widow is in the building, bro. And you do that, bro. What type of people that we? Come on, man.
Yeah, that ain't cool.
That's all you got. Yo, you a fool, man. You a troll.
For real. I mean, it is what it is. Like, I mean,
you a troll.
I don't respect that.
Let me ask you a question. I'm gonna start off by this. I'm gonna set it off. So I had a conversation with Jason Whitlock the other day. So Jason Whitlock's running around here on his high horse, high and mighty, acting like he's son and Stephen A. Smith. They got a big back and forth going on. Stephen A. went out of character and went into Hulk Hogan mode now, acting all crazy. But Whitlock brought up some things, and I had a conversation with him. I tried to tell him, man, and you've been around these college basketball circuits too, so you've seen what I'm talking about. And I just said, look, man, I'm not saying that Stephen A. Smith is telling the exact truth about his story, but I'm saying this. I have seen situations where guys either were on campus or just walk-ons that they've come in the gym, played well enough to get a scholarship. I've seen it before.
Yeah.
People act like this is impossible that can happen. They're acting like this is impossible that this can happen, that a guy can walk in the gym as a walk-on, play so well that the coach said, hold on, who's this cat right here? Like, come here, let me talk to you, man. What kind of eligibility you got? Boom, 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 boom. Hey, man, come on. Ooh. I've seen it.
It's not impossible.
But come on, bro. Listen. So Whitlock is running around here making it seem like it's impossible because Stephen A. Smith said that he did that. Stephen A. Smith said that he went in the gym. He basically was shooting. You know how you just spot shooting. He said on this day he was hot and hit like 17 threes in a row, just shooting. Then he said they played pickup and he scored 27 points in the pickup game in Big House Games. The coach at Winston-Salem State University said, hey, look, come on, I'm going to give you a scholarship. Boom. Listen, I've said this. If you don't want to believe his exact story, cool, but don't say that's impossible of happening. I've seen guys go in the gym and you see them, even if it's just one day, I've seen the dude look amazing in the gym. Like, hold on, who's this cat? You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. That happens all the time. I mean, for me, hard to believe 17 in a row from Stephen A. I ain't gonna lie to you, but
we don't know because listen, the only time you really seen him, you really seen him shoot, and listen, I don't like Stephen A. Smith, so I ain't got no dog in the race. But the only time you've seen him shoot is like a few years ago.
I'm giving him benefit of the doubt. That's not the
same. Yeah, he's not Del Curry where he's still gonna be hitting shots right now. You know what I'm saying, bro?
I'm giving him benefit of the doubt. I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't bet on it. Is all I'm saying. But I definitely I'm giving him benefit of the doubt and saying it's not impossible. It's definitely not impossible. It's doable.
Man, look.
And that happens all the time. It does happen. Not all the time, but it happens. It does happen.
Right. So let's get on to this. So DJ Akademiks, man. He got some stuff going on. He don't put out some stuff about Danny Green. He's upset because a lot of people are saying different things about him and concerned to a lot of different things he got going on lately. He's revealed some stories about a chick who he had in his house that took $500,000 from him, and he made her give it back, or he was going to send her to the police. But he forgave her. You know what I'm saying? Forgave her. You know, didn't send her to jail. But he's sitting up here talking tough to all the YouTubers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing or another. But then comes another story that DJ Akademiks likes to air out. And that is a story with Danny Green, former NBA basketball player. Or he might still be in the league right now. Danny Green. Shout out to Danny Green. So he says that Danny Green,
the dude,
out of nowhere, says that Danny Green, when he was married a couple years ago, tried to get at his girlfriend in his DMs. He put this in the public. She got everybody talking about it. He got Gil's Arena, everybody talking about this, right? So he says, Act goes off on his channel like, oh, you think you're going to do that? You think you're going to do that? Think you're going to do that? So Act says that Danny Green, and he said he was so upset because he said his girl wanted to go see him. He said Danny Green told his girl, come on, I want to fly you out here. He said this is when he was in Toronto championship year. Why is he telling this now? I have no idea. This is years later. This stuff she could have been under the bridge, water under the bridge. All the podcast shows are talking about it. Like, bro, why are you bringing this up now? Like, what are you talking about? Something must have been bothering Ack. So
Danny just had a newborn.
Come on, man. So he says, so check it out. He says, so, you know, oh yeah, but I was upset because my girl, she wanted to go. It's like, bro, so why you mad at Danny? Bro, right. if your girl wanted to go, why are you mad at Danny Green? Bro, that's your girl. You should be upset at your girl for disrespecting you, bro.
100%.
So
why is he bringing this up now?
Come
like
on,
I said,
bro.
Danny just had a baby. Like,
come on, man.
Know their life,
come
bro.
On, man.
What are you
Come
doing,
on, bro. Come on, man. But it's more. Wait, it's more.
Oh wow.
So then he gets super disrespectful, right? Because Gil's Arena, Gilbert, Kenya Martin, and all them dudes was clowning him. And Kenya Martin was like, yo, you mess around, you find out the right one, bro. You get dealt with. You know what I'm saying? You keep doing that. You do that to the right one. He said, Kenya Martin said that, right? So then he goes on his show and he's talking all tough on the show, like, oh, I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. You heard what I said. I'll DM all y'all girls. I'll DM all y'all wives, all y'all chicks. You talk to my chick, I'll DM every last one of y'all's chicks. So Act says, he said, I DM your chick, your sister, all this stuff, something like that. He said, right? So Act says that he DM'd Danny Green's wife to get with his wife after the situation.
Wow.
Bro, he said, yeah, I'm petty like that. I'm grimy like he said something like that, something along those lines. Like, yeah. You DM my girl, I'm gonna DM your girl, I'm gonna DM your wife. Yeah. He said, I DM'd his wife. Yeah, I did. I went right at his wife.
Heck, man.
He says that the guys in the league are doing this because they think that they can get over on him because it's him. To that you say what?
I mean, being honest, like I don't expect him to move the way we would move in general anyway. I'm gonna leave it at that, if you understand me. So I mean, I'm like kind of like shaking my head, but I'm like not surprised at the same time. You know, he moves how he moves. I wouldn't do that. Obviously, you know, it is what it is, though. You know, I don't like to comment too much, but it's some weird behavior. Just even discussing all of this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and I think it came from the pressure of all the criticism that he was getting, based off the fact that the stuff that happened with him with the shorty that he said took his bread and was in his house and all this other stuff, right? So I think
then he
that
just
now
want to
he's
start
just
telling more stories and
like I think he's just spazzing out. You know what I'm saying?
he's running out of content.
I ain't gonna say that. I mean, it's always something going on, so Act gonna have content. I just think that because that story came out and people was clowning him, I guess he felt like he just wanted to go on a little, you know, or just a little crazy warpath or something like that. I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure like why would you bring this stuff up now? A married man, 4 years later. It's 2019. It's 2023, 24 now. It's 5 years later, bro.
Yeah, I don't understand, bro.
Bro, come on, bro. Listen, you feel what I'm saying, dog? Do you feel what I'm saying, man? Do you feel what I'm saying? So now, if Danny Green got a whole new issue messing with you, oh man, dog. Oh man, bro. Oh man, bro. I hope Danny Green ain't dealing with it, man. Because the man said he hit Danny Green's wife up. If that's the case, bro.
To each his own. That's he moves how he moves, man.
So the Phoenix Suns finally. So the Phoenix. And you know I think he did that. Let me say this. You know I think he did that.
Yeah.
As a ploy to show all the other NBA players that may be married or have wives that if you try to talk to one of my girls or my girl, I'm going to snitch.
I'm telling on you.
Right. So that way he don't got to be trying to get no dudes up off of him with these. He just used this to try to prevent you because if he finds out, he gonna air you out.
Yeah, it's a deterrent, you know. I think he's been on record and saying like I'm always gonna tell about anything, blah blah blah. So, you know.
Facts. See what I'm saying, bro? So anyways, though, man. The other night, the Lakers played the Suns. Suns had all three of their guys, KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, and they wiped the floor with the Lakers. And now a lot of people on the Suns who are a mediocre team, they're a 500 team. A lot of people are now claiming that the Suns are going to win the world championship. And the Lakers have been on a huge. They're talking about trading the whole team right now for DeJounte Murray. But first of all, let me ask you this question: are the Suns contenders or pretenders, man?
Contenders for sure.
Why? Now hold on. No, stop right there.
Why not?
How are you contenders when you can't even put your guys out on the court on a regular basis?
I mean, it's not about now. Yeah, but I'm saying it's not about now. It's about them three being healthy at the right time. So right now they manage. I
disagree. You don't think they need chemistry?
Yeah, but I think there's plenty of season left to find.
No, it's not. It's not. I mean, if you've already went through half the season almost. Right now they're halfway through the season. If you've almost went through half of the season and you've only played 4 games together as a big three, out of the first almost 40 games together, you play 4. How in the hell are you expecting to play a majority more in the second half of the season? How many games you think the big three need to get to in order to have chemistry? Because remember when this happened with the Lakers, the big three only played like 17 games and the Lakers didn't even make the playoffs. It fell apart. That's when Russ was on the team.
I mean, it depends. Every big three depends on the guys, right? And
I'm asking you about this big three.
No, I'm telling you. I'm saying I think the way this is constructed, And I'm not guaranteeing them a championship, but I think to say they're a contender, I think is obvious. They're definitely a contender. And for me, I think, it depends. Like you looked at Toronto a few years ago, they made one move and won a championship. Kawhi, did his load management thing. He came in and figured it out. Like you just gotta.
But he only missed 17 games that season.
Yeah, but even then, it's a quick. They made a quick move, and that same year they won a championship.
But But they also had a winning record without him because they had their core was already there without him. This team was basically brand new. They have a losing record without their big three.
Right, but I'm saying they got to peak at the right time. It doesn't to me.
Right, no. But I'm asking, hold on. So I'm asking you, trust them to stay healthy going through the rest of this season? I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again. Bradley Beal has been injury prone the last 4 years. Every year he's had major injuries. KD has had injuries the last 4 years. Devin Booker gets hurt in the playoffs all the time. He gets the same hamstring injury in the playoffs all the time. This team the big three have played like 5 games together, maximum, so far this season.
Did all three play this last game?
Yes, this one. But out of 40 games, they've only played like 5 games. Out of 40 games.
But why does that even matter going forward? Let's see.
Because if you've already shown a propensity to get hurt, to be hurt, if you've already shown the ability to be hurt on a regular basis for the last few years, right? You've already been hurt this year and had guys in and out of the lineup. Your big three's only played 5 games. You're only a 500 team. What makes you think in the second half that these guys are going to be on the court enough to have a cohesive unit enough to make a push and really get chemistry? Because I think that it's going to take more time. I think that because you need everybody to be in this right rotations and the right rhythm going into a 7-game series. You don't want that in the air as far as who playing what minutes, who playing this minute, because it's hard when you tell the role players, tonight you're going to play 40 minutes or 35 minutes. Tomorrow you're only going to play 15 because he's coming back. Tomorrow you're going to do this. Some guys can't. Go ahead.
If you say, you're just trying to figure out chemistry, what units work, this, that, and the third. I think 40 games is plenty to figure that out.
No, you're not. But time out. You're not listening, bro. How many games you think the Phoenix Suns going to play between now and the rest of the season? The big three. Take a guess.
I'm sure.
So if they have 44 games left, how many games you think they're going to play out of those 44 games? The big three. They played 5 out of the first 40.
I bet you 10 push-ups they play at least half of those going forward. If everybody's healthy now, I say they play at least half of those.
I ain't saying everybody healthy. You keep saying healthy. We're not talking about that. That's my point. How many games do you think?
You said they've been healthy. You said the injury.
You're not listening. You keep saying if they're healthy. I'm saying to you, put out a number. How many games do you think they're going to last and play in the second half of the season? Out of 44 games, how many games you think the big three going to play?
I just said 20 or more.
Don't say if they're healthy, but don't say if they're healthy. Just say how many.
No, I said I'm betting on healthy or not. I'm saying I expect them to be healthy and play 20 plus games together.
Okay, I doubt that. I give them 10. Okay, now let's say this. Let's say if they play 10 games out of the next 44 together, the big three, right? 10. Do you think that's enough for them to make a championship run?
Which 10 and then what do they look like?
Oh my God! I know you ain't capping like this, bro. You're disgusting, bro. You're disgusting. So you're gonna tell me? So what big three in NBA history played 14 games together 15 games in the season, won a chip? Tell me one.
Well, I'm not. First off, that didn't happen. So I'm not even. We don't even know what it's going to be this year.
I'm telling you. Hold on. I'm saying. Hold on.
You can't tell me. You can't guarantee the future. You can't guarantee they're only going to play 10 games.
Out of all the big threes in NBA history, out of all of them, that have won chips, from the Celtics to the old school Celtics to the Spurs to all these teams. Bro, those dudes are in the upper 50 games together. In the upper 50 games, the big three play together. Some of them 60. So this is going to be the only team in NBA history, if they play 20 games, like you say, 25 games in the season and win a chip. You think they can go through the whole West and beat whatever team comes out the East?
Yeah. Can they? Yes. Can they? I'm not saying they will. Can they? Yes. That they have that much talent. They
Or
can.
the cap is real. So when is
No,
talent?
it's impossible for that to happen. It's
when is talent? When is talent?
Saying it's impossible.
When does talent separate from cohesion? And
no, I said they're gonna have to play together for sure.
That's what I'm asking. Hold on. So I'm not talking about.
I just answered the question you're about to ask again.
So let's throw talent. I already answered that question. Let's throw talent.
I already answered the question you're about to ask me for a fifth time.
Chop a lot of records. Let's throw talent off the table. Let's throw talent off the table. We're throwing talent off the table, right?
You need talent to win games, brother.
You're not listening, bro. But you also need cohesion to win games. We can see all the talent.
Agreed. No push. I got no pushback on that. I got no pushback on that.
So that's my question. So you got the talent, but the cohesion. How many games do you think teams need together to be cohesive to going into a playoffs where you're going to play 3 rounds in one conference, 7-game series?
I can't put a definite number on that, bro. But I think if they play those 20 games I'm expecting them to play, I think that's enough, especially if it's 20 going towards the end of the season and they get a good run together. I think that's enough for them to figure it out.
You think that's enough for them to beat teams that have been out here playing 60, 65 games together the whole season?
One, that's what I'm expecting on a conservative note. Like if somebody doesn't get hurt, let's see what life has. But I feel like they will play at least 20 games. And if they do, and it's the right time, then they can go on a run. I don't think that's crazy.
The cap is real.
So you want me to say they can't do it? It's over. Break them up. But what you want me to do?
That's what I feel. I don't think. I think you're wrong. I don't think. Because you've never seen it in NBA history. So I don't think.
Just because you ain't seen it don't mean it can't happen.
I'm telling you right now. I don't think.
You ain't seen it yet.
I'm going to say it again. You haven't seen it happen.
You haven't seen it yet. You also haven't seen Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal.
You have not seen it happen. I have seen it fail. You have seen it fail. We have never seen it happen.
This is a new tandem that hasn't been seen, and let's see what they do.
Man, this dude is you are insane.
I'm saying let's see. I'm not one of those jump ship every time something looks bumpy. I'm not one of those. I'm not one of those guys.
Let's get this straight.
I'm not jumping ship every time something's bumpy.
Let's get this straight right now.
Just saying.
So they can beat the Lakers full strength 7-game series.
Can they? Yeah. What are you talking about?
They can beat the Nuggets full strength 7-game series.
Can they? Yes.
I'm asking.
Yes, they can. They can win.
They can beat the Clippers full strength 7-game series.
Bro, they can beat any team in the NBA. They can. They can. Yes, they can. I stand on that.
I don't stand on that. I don't think they can beat the Clippers. I don't think if they healthy and the Clippers healthy in the 7-game series, I think the Clippers wash them dudes. In 6 games, I think they out of there.
Okay, well,
maybe 5.
We gonna see, ain't we? I'm not trying. I'm not betting against my boy anyway. But the point is, can they? Yeah.
Sure. So now you got a caveat in it, huh?
No, I'm not, bro. I'm not betting against Paul anyway. You know this for a fact. But the point, what I'm saying is, they can, and they can, bro. Like it's fucking basketball.
I doubt that.
It's very possible.
I doubt
and
that.
They have enough talent to do it. It ain't like I'm saying.
Who's the leader?
I ain't been watching them close enough to be able to eyeball that.
You don't even know. So I
don't know. I would say KD off the gate.
What has he ever led?
He was the best player on Golden State's team when they won them 2 championships.
He went to an already set team, and that team won it one.
He was still the Finals MVP. He was the best player on that team.
Bro, you could be the best player on the team that already won a championship and won another one without you.
Yeah, but I would say he led them in the finals.
Yeah,
that's why he got. That's when it counts. That's when it counts the most.
They were already in the finals without him.
They wasn't gonna be without him. That's why they called him. That's why they called him like, yo, come help.
Something wrong with you, man.
They called him like, come help, because they know they needed that.
Why he ain't done nothing outside of that then? Why he ain't did nothing ever since?
Listen, shout out to Giannis.
Why? No, I ain't asked you that. I asked you why.
You asked me why. That's an answer. That's one of the answers.
I'm talking about before.
That's one of the answers right there.
I'm saying before and after. Why he ain't win nothing? All the 14 other years he played in the league. Why he ain't win nothing?
I know he ran into LeBron one of them years.
Okay, so hold on.
Talk about that. You don't want to talk about that, though, huh?
No, I do. Hold on. I do want to talk about that. No, I do want to talk about that. So and he was up in the finals and lost. He was up in the finals and lost. So, but
that's why it's a series, bro. That's why it's a series.
No. So that's my question to you.
Yeah.
Why all the other 14 years he ain't lead nothing?
My shit bugging. Hold on real quick.
I know it's bugging. It's bugging because you.
No, swear to God, my shit jumping. Say it again.
It's bugging because you capping. So, like I said, why all 14 years in the league he ain't lead no other team to win the championship?
I don't have to answer, bro. I don't know, but I think he's been pretty close. He's been on some pretty good teams. You know, shit. It's hard to win a championship, bro. It's hard to stand on top of that mountain. You know, but he's done it twice. Can't take that from him. He's got 2 rings.
You're disgusting. What you ain't answer my question, bro?
I just said I don't know. I can't not know. I don't know why he hasn't.
Forget Steph Curry and the Warriors. Why he haven't won nothing else in the other 14 years, bro? You say he a leader. Why he ain't did it?
He's got 2 championships. That's hard to do. A lot of great players have never done it.
Stop saying the Warriors, man. We don't care about the Warriors, bro.
2 championships count. They count.
Man, there's something wrong with your brain, man. Bro, you're disgusting, bro. Bro, I'm really starting to despise you, dog. You know that?
I love you too, bro.
That, bro. I'm starting to despise you, man.
I love you too, brother.
Why do you keep saying this stuff, bro? Bro, listen. Again, I'll say it.
Why do people want to take away his championships?
I'm going to ask you because he made the league unfair when he did it. Now I'm going to ask you this. And even your king, LeBron, said it. I'm going to ask you this. So outside of the Warriors, why he couldn't lead any of the other teams outside of the Warriors?
He got pretty close. There's an argument that
I don't care about being close, bro. I don't care about being close.
You asked me why, but you don't want the answer.
A lot of people got close. Why? I'm asking. Hold on.
Do you not want the answer to your question?
Man played with Kyrie Irving.
Right.
Man played with James Harden.
Right.
Man played with Russell Westbrook. Mm-hmm. Man played with Devin Booker. Mm-hmm. Man played.
Well, Devin Booker, that don't count. That's happening right now.
Last year.
Well, that don't really. Come on now. We're gonna see what they do this year. We're gonna see what they do this year. That's not done. You can't throw Devin Booker in there because that remains to be seen.
He played last year.
Yeah, that's one season. So what? He didn't win the shit. Everybody don't win it. Everybody can't win every year. Ticket. Everybody can't win every year. Ticket. But that ride is still going on right now. So we don't know. We don't know if they're not gonna win. We don't know that.
Y'all have a witness protection program for KD, bro. Y'all are sad, man. All of you little KD fans, y'all have a witness protection program for this dude.
I'm saying we don't know yet, bro. That ride is not over. So let's see.
Shouldn't he get the same smoke as LeBron for losing all those finals? Yeah,
I think everybody.
The same energy, but you don't keep it.
I think everybody. I just said yeah. I said yeah, but I don't hold guys to like you didn't win the championship. You know all of this extra shit you putting on it. Like I didn't win.
I know you don't believe it.
I don't believe what?
You don't believe what you just said. But look, let's get into this, man. So the Bucks. So Stephen A. snitch. I despise this dude though, Stephen A. Smith, bro. I despise him, bro. So he says that he doesn't care about the Celtics getting annihilated by the Bucks yesterday because they was off a back-to-back. Now we all know this is the NBA regular season. In the regular season, you know you're gonna play back-to-back, so that's no excuse. Every team has the same schedule. Every team plays back-to-backs. Players' bodies are used to this after being in the league for these years. There's no excuse. So he says, "Oh, I ain't worried about the Celtics getting blown out. I don't count that game against them because they was coming off a back-to-back and they was tired. Man, get out of here, bro. They got beat by 40 in the first half, bro.
Yeah, look, I'm not throwing the Celtics season away either, but like, you hold that L.
I ain't say that, but I'm gonna tell you something. Yesterday,
hold that L though. Yeah,
sure. Hold on. Day before yesterday, the Bucks showed me something because I didn't know against the Celtics. I don't care about the other teams. Only teams I care about them in the East is the Celtics, Miami Heat, and maybe the 76ers. Everybody else I ain't worried about. But I hadn't seen it like that against the Celtics. I guess maybe it's because Middleton's been hurt, so they hadn't had their big three. And this year they haven't been looking right. Like the bench, like Bobby Portis ain't been clicking a lot. The bench ain't been looking right. The role players ain't been looking right. Dame hadn't been looking right a lot of games. He's been up and down. But that last game, bro, I'm telling you something, man. Hey, I went to the Bucks YouTube page. After every game, I go to the Bucks YouTube page. They are destroying Adrian Griffin. Oh, they was quiet the other night. Oh, after that Celtics game, Oh, they ain't had nothing to say in that comment section. It was like, let's go, coach. So, and that showed me the potential that this Bucks team has. If the Bucks team, they've proven that they can get to that level. I saw it last night. Bro, what's your thoughts on the Bucks, man?
Same thing I said about every team, bro. It's ups and downs in the season.
I don't want to hear about every team. I ask you what's your thoughts.
I'm telling you, but that's how the season goes, man. Every team goes through ups and downs.
I ain't asked you that. I'm asking you what's your thoughts on the Bucks.
I'm answering your question.
I'm talking about them individually because
I am telling you the answer to your question. And the answer to your question is every team, including the Bucks, has ups and downs in the season. And the Bucks have went through ups and downs. It's that simple. And they're showing that they have the ability to beat some of the top teams in the league. Celtics being obviously one of them. And even through the ups and downs, they still in playoff contention or playoff position.
They're still second place. But shouldn't you bring that energy every night? Shouldn't the effort and energy be there on a nightly basis?
For sure. But
the shots might not go down. But I don't see that's my problem right there. The shots might not go down. I'm cool with that. But the energy and effort isn't there on a nightly basis. Bro, they was getting blown out by 30 by Utah in the first half, bro, at home. That was embarrassing. Like, bro, you got to come out with more effort. And you got to come out more focused than that. And what I saw in the Boston game, if that team shows up to the playoffs, bro, that's a world championship level team. And I'm going to tell you something. I like the way Dame was playing because he just didn't settle for threes. He mixed it up. He's getting to the cup.
I'm glad you're saying that because this is not what you sounded like a couple days ago.
Because he wasn't doing that. He was mainly relying on.
You said he can't, and that's what I was telling you. He can. How about that?
You're not listening. What I'm saying.
I'm never listening when I make a point.
He has not been doing that all season long. He hasn't been. He's been relying on the three ball. He have games where he go hot. He have games where he go real cold.
I told you he can.
But hold on. But I'm saying, hold on. I said last game. I saw him go to that. I like how he played because he didn't settle. He put it in drive, got to the cup, went to the mid-range. I like how he played last game offensively and just from a playmaking point guard standpoint. Because sometimes Dame frustrate me, bro. He don't play smart basketball at the point. You'll have big leads that come down jacking up threes. If they don't go in, you're helping the other team get easy buckets in transition because they're just doing the break instantly because of the long rebounds. I like how Middleton is fitting in, but the big piece to me, Bobby Portis. When Bobby Portis got it going, bro, that team is a hard team to beat. And I love what I saw from Bobby Portis. But we ain't got nothing to say about the Greek Freak. Giannis is just a monster, bro.
We know what Giannis gonna bring every night.
I mean, Mr. Mass talks so much.
How you like him? Mass 20 boards, man. How you how you feel about him as MVP? I think he's making a good case.
I got Shea.
Do you think he's making a case though?
No, he's in the conversation.
Okay.
To me, he's over Embiid. To me, he's over Jokic. He's right under Shea. To me,
where's OKC in the West? They second.
I got it. I mean, where I got it is I got it him, Shea. I got Shea, him, and Luka. That's my top three.
Luka, okay.
Yeah, but no, they're second in the East. The Bucks.
And OKC is.
I think they're second in the West.
Look, I mean, Giannis is making a super case. I think he's. I mean, Shea's due. Like, I wouldn't be mad if he won. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably just biased.
Giannis annihilated them dudes last night, bro. Giannis destroyed Porzingis. You see how he was catching and dunking on Porzingis under the rim, bro?
He's a monster.
Giannis was possessed, bro.
He's a monster. You know, he knew what time it was. The Celtics. Everybody watching the Celtics saying this, that, and the third. He knew what it was. You know, that's a big game. That sends a message.
What do you think about Stephen A. taking credit away from the Bucks last night, man? I didn't think that was right. I didn't like how that didn't sit well with me, bro.
I didn't hear it, but like if he did, everybody plays.
This is his words exactly today. Yeah. Oh, I ain't worried about that game for the Celtics. They were coming off a back-to-back. They were tired, and that's all. I don't hold it against them. I'm like, hold on, bro.
I mean, tired. Listen, he
always hates on the Bucks. Stephen A. Smith always hates on the Bucks. Like he don't never pick the Bucks. He don't believe in Giannis. He always pick KD over Giannis. He never does this. And I tell all these guys all the time, like, y'all keep going over flash and stuff, bro. I'm not doing that, bro. When I look at a guy, bro, I'm looking at your production. The Giannis Antetokounmpo's production is A1, bro.
A1 every night. Every night.
What are your thoughts on the Bucks team overall, though? What?
I think they're real. I think they're a real contender. They're fun to watch. They got every piece of the puzzle. I think they're still, still getting used to each other. Sometimes it takes longer. Some teams take longer than others. But they got every piece of the puzzle for real. I think the Dame addition is a good one. I think they're gonna miss Drew, but I think if you're switching that for Dame, I understand the move. I think it's a strong move to give him a new look. And it's gonna take some time for them to get used to each other. But I think they got every piece they need to get over. So
what about the
last night?
What about the defense from Dame, bro? Because I think the defense they lost
again. I told you he
Drew.
can.
I think the defense they lost from Drew is just is very. I don't think Dame can. I don't think Dame's a good defender. I think Dame's one of the worst defenders at the point guard in the league. And not only I'm saying that, it's just the statistics back that up too. And the eye test. I mean, him not fighting over screens, him continuously getting blown backdoor, him continuously getting cooked, or his defender, his offensive man getting by him, putting him in compromising positions where other guys got to come help. So I think that's a big difference when you look at him, and then when you look at what Drew Holiday brought to the table. Drew Holiday not only locking dudes up, he fighting over screens. Drew Holiday doing all the dirty work, bro. All the dirty work defensively. Bro.
I mean, I told you before, Drew is one of one. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of Drews on any team. You know what I mean? So, salute to Drew for one. But, what Dame brings on the offensive side, look, there's not many motherfuckers who played. He's top 75 for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So, I want to see what it comes down to in the playoffs. I think he's going to do enough defensively. He's not going to do what Drew does. He's not the defender Drew is. Let's be honest. But I do think he's not as bad. I don't think he's as bad as you're saying. I think he's actually a solid defender, and I think he'll elevate his level in the playoffs. I bet on that.
So where you had a Bucks going this year, man?
Oh, I'm putting money on them winning the whole thing. That would be my pick. I'm not all these other teams.
I just want to see him. I want
to
see him get at Miami first before I can get back on board. I want to see him get Miami bad. Because Miami's just leaking over. They're lurking around here somewhere, man. They just like some bums down the street that's gonna lurk around, come just club you out of nowhere and just beat you, bro. That's what Miami is, bro. Like I'll be honest with you. Miami, they are well.
They step up in the playoffs.
Espo got a $120 million contract. Salute to Espo. He got a $120 million contract yesterday or day before yesterday.
Yeah.
They don't make mistakes defensively too much, which is why they're so good against teams like the Celtics. They can defend the perimeter very well. The Celtics, all they want to do is shoot threes. They shoot more threes than they do twos per game, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why Miami's so good. Go ahead.
No, I'm with you. I feel like they're a team that when you watch them play, they know they have to do it together. Like they really, you can see them really playing together on both sides of the ball. They slide, they help for each other. They share the ball. We know Jimmy is a fourth quarter assassin, but he's unselfish. If you really watch him play, he'll have a game where he'll be aggressive, but he'll make the right pass and make the right read. That's one of those. They remind me of Detroit back in the day, to be honest with you. Just every piece of the puzzle. They got not a huge big inside, but a guy that's athletic, a defender long, and they got pieces around it, some shooting. They remind me of Detroit, and it's one of those teams that's really hard to finish. So I think I salute all of them down there. They do a really great job every year, and they raise their level in the playoffs every year.
So Darvin Ham's back to getting critiqued again. This time it's from Shaq, the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. So Shaq's coming out now. Shaq's coming out now saying that LeBron and AD will never respect Darvin Ham because he ain't championship level. He ain't did it on the championship level. Now I disagree. Darvin Ham won a championship as an assistant coach. He won a championship as a player. And he's been as a head coach, he's been to the Western Conference Finals his rookie year. And this year he won the in-season tournament championship, which you credit, but I don't really have that much credit for. But I'm gonna say this, right?
But he coaching in high pressure situations.
Shaq says that they ain't gonna really listen to him when it comes time. They don't really respect him. He says he knows that because his experience of being in locker rooms at LeBron. So I'm like, bro, why would they even pick Darvin Ham to coach him if that's the case? If you're not gonna respect him.
I think they do respect him. I think he's wrong about that one. I usually agree with Shaq on his takes, but I disagree with that one. I think LeBron and AD do respect Darvin. I think he's the type of coach that demands that respect. I think that's a given. Anybody know anything about Darvin? He's just that type of guy, So They're having some losses, but I don't think any respect is lost, and maybe there's better decisions that could be made. But again, it's just a long season, bro. That's what all I would say to that.
So you don't think that would be an issue? Because a lot of people are making it an issue like they all tuned out Darvin Ham in that locker room and that it's over with. He don't have no control. I know some of the players said they're frustrated. D'Lo said he's frustrated with his role. He don't like coming off the bench. Blah, say blah. They said a lot of the role players are upset.
I mean, for me, I think it comes down to Brown and AD, and I don't think they're losing respect for him. I think they can right the ship as soon as they want to. They're gonna have to pick up their level of play. Again, I haven't watched them in detail, but obviously they're not doing enough. And I think it falls on them first. But nah, I'm not putting this on Ham. I don't think it's all on him. Players win games, in my opinion.
So, at the end of the day, here's the last thing we're going to talk about right now. Apparently, the Lakers have already been in talks trying to acquire DeJounte Murray. Does DeJounte Murray help LeBron and AD at all?
Yeah, and I think sometimes even new blood, can revitalize a team, get guys energized, like, okay, we got a new look, some new energy in the locker room, a trade can do that. Like we saw last year, they made a trade and things went up, so it's not a bad idea.
But does DeJounte Murray help them move? Does he move the needle for them? Because he ain't moving the needle for the Hawks. He himself is not going to win them a championship. But I think he's a very good piece for them. I would be curious to see who they would trade him for. But we all know DeJounte is a great player. So I think he would be a great addition to AD and Brown. I'm curious to see who they would move for him though. Who they saying they're gonna move for him? Did they say? Role players. They're willing to move off everything except for Austin Reeves.
So like Rui and all of them guys.
Mm-hmm. But does he move the needle in your opinion? Because like I said, he ain't move the needle for the Hawks.
Yeah, but the Hawks don't have LeBron and AD.
What does he bring to the Lakers?
That's different.
What does DeJounte Murray besides LeBron and AD bring to the Lakers?
Athletic guard, makes plays, triple double threat. He's to me he rebounds and creates and scores the basketball. You know what I mean? I think he can do a lot. I think he's very talented young guy. And it'd be nice to see some new young blood in there that maybe change how things have been going as of late. But do I think he's the savior? No, but I think he'd be a great addition to LeBron and AD. And he's not winning in Atlanta because he don't have LeBron and AD down there. You know what I'm saying? Him with them would be a lot different look. So we'll see.
Well, y'all heard what Chris Kaplan said. He thinks that DeJounte Murray is going to be the missing piece and can move the needle. He's a triple-double threat, even though I never see him getting triple-doubles.
He does a little bit of everything, bro. He does. I don't know if you watch him play, but he does do a little bit.
I watch him play. I watch him not move the needle in Atlanta.
Yeah, bro. The team is not – they don't have any pieces like LeBron.
But isn't he supposed to be the piece? Isn't him and Trae Young supposed to be the pieces?
I'm not talking about Atlanta. I'm saying if he goes to LA, he's still not going to be the guy, by the way. But him with LeBron and AD, it's a totally different look than him in Atlanta. How would you compare that?
Totally different situations. I mean, okay. If you think so.
Again, I'm my pick for the championship. I'm going Milwaukee Bucks. But end all be all is would he come and help them? Yeah, absolutely. Who you got coming out the West before we leave?
I had the Clippers until they got James Harden.
Okay.
But I had to revise that. Now I probably got to lean towards Denver.
It's safe. So safe. Such a safe bet.
No, I'm just being honest. I like Jamal Murray.
Safe
I like
bet.
Jamal Murray. I like Jamal Murray. I like Jamal Murray.
That's safe.
No, I like Jamal Murray. I mean, I literally,
It's a
I
good
think it'd
pick.
be them.
There's nothing wrong with the pick. It's a good pick. It's a very safe pick, though.
I just gotta, like I said, I gotta see the Bucks play Miami. I gotta see them handle Miami the way that they handled with Jimmy Butler. I gotta see them handle Miami the way that they handled the Boston, and I'll be back on board.
I'll tell you one piece that's going to be different this year that a lot of people, I don't think people talking about with Miami when Jimmy gets to doing what he's doing. Jay Crowder. I think he's going to be a big.
He been hurt. When is he coming? He's coming back soon?
Yeah, very soon.
All right. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he can help him because he was shooting up a lot of bricks early in the season.
Jay Crowder's a vet. When it's time, he'll be there. And like I said, I think one obviously he's a floor space. You ain't gonna leave him open for one, and then two.
I like Jay. Listen, I like.
Yeah.
I think he's I don't dislike Jay Crowder.
Jimmy, for a guy like Jimmy, you know, I think Jay is gonna make it a lot tougher than he saw last year. You know, so we'll see that for that particular matchup.
We're gonna see. We definitely gonna see, but I got to see it first on the court this season before I can really pick. I got to see them against the Heat, man, because the Heat they're a juggernaut, bro. They get to the playoffs, man. They get to a whole different team when they get to the playoffs, bro.
Agreed. I do believe you'll see Jay soon. We'll see.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna wrap this up, man. Y'all smash a like, hit the subscribe. Make sure y'all go and check out Chris Kaplan. He's on Instagram. What's your Instagram, man?
Optimist Coach.
That's right. Y'all make sure y'all follow him on there. And also make sure y'all follow me on here and go to my Facebook, facebook.com/TicketTV. Y'all know what it is. Like, share, subscribe, ring that bell, and we will be back with another episode ASAP. So y'all can hear this man cap some more. You heard me? All right, dog. You know what's up, man. You're a capping dude, man. You a capping dude, bro.
Bro, I swear. Bro, any sign of danger, jump ship, bro. I'm not like that. It is what it is. We'll see.
You a capping
I'm not that type dude, man.
You a capping.
Let's see. Bro. Let's see.
All right, man. I'm gonna holler at you, man.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Holler at me. Salute, y'all. Make sure y'all follow me on Facebook, facebook.com